Imagine this. You're on a trip abroad and someone asks you a simple question in their language. Your mind freezes. The words are there, but they just won't come out smoothly. You feel embarrassed, stuck, and frustrated. Now, picture another version of you, someone who replies instantly, fluently, with confidence. What changed? The secret isn't talent, it's shadowing practice, a method so powerful that language learners worldwide call it the closest thing to magic. Shadowing isn't just repeating words, it's training your brain to think, speak, and sound like a native speaker. In today's episode, we're going to uncover how this technique works, why it's so effective, and how you can start using it today to transform your English, or any language, into something natural, fluent, and unstoppable. This is the story of shadowing, the practice that turns hesitation into confidence and learners into speakers. So, what exactly is shadowing practice? At its core, shadowing is a language learning technique where you listen to a native speaker and repeat what they say in real time, almost like you're their echo. Instead of waiting and then repeating, you speak along with them, copying not only the words, but also the rhythm, intonation, and even the emotion behind their voice. Why is this so effective? Because language isn't just about vocabulary or grammar, it's about sound. When you shadow, you train your ear to pick up subtle pronunciation details, and you train your mouth to move in a natural, native like way. Over time, this builds fluency that textbooks and grammar drills simply can't provide. Think of it like singing along to your favorite song. At first, you stumble, but soon the melody gets stuck in your head, and suddenly you can sing it without even looking at the lyrics. That's the power of shadowing, except instead of a song, it's real practical language you can use every day. By the end of this episode, you'll see why shadowing can be a game changer for anyone chasing fluency. Now, let's talk about how you can actually bring shadowing practice into your daily routine. The beauty of shadowing is that it doesn't require fancy tools. You just need content with native speakers and a little consistency. One of the easiest ways is through podcasts. Pick a short episode, listen with your headphones, and start repeating line by line as the speaker talks. At first, you'll feel like you're chasing every word, but that's exactly the point. You're training your brain to keep up with natural speech. Another powerful tool is movies or TV shows. Find a scene you love, play it with subtitles, and shadow the dialogue. Not only will you mimic pronunciation, but you'll also absorb cultural expressions, humor, and tone. Over time, those little phrases will slip naturally into your own conversations. And don't forget language learning apps. Many apps today offer audio with native voices. Instead of just listening passively, turn it into shadowing practice. Imagine riding the bus, walking, or even cooking. You can fit shadowing into almost any part of your day. I've heard countless testimonials from learners who went from shy and hesitant to confident speakers simply by shadowing 15 minutes a day. One friend of mine practiced with TED Talks. At first, she could barely keep up, but after 3 months, her colleagues thought she had studied abroad. That's the level of transformation shadowing can deliver. Here's the moment where shadowing truly shines. Picture this: a learner who has always struggled to speak smoothly, always pausing to translate in their head. For months, they felt stuck at the same level, understanding a lot, but never speaking with confidence. Then something changes. After weeks of shadowing practice, repeating along with podcasts and movie dialogues, one day it just clicks. During a casual conversation with a native speaker, the words begin to flow, without hesitation, without translation. The rhythm of their speech feels natural, almost effortless. For the first time, they're not just speaking English, they're living it. This is the breakthrough so many learners experience with shadowing. It's not about memorizing rules or drilling flashcards. It's about rewiring your brain to respond instantly, the way a native speaker does. And that emotional shift from fear and frustration to joy and confidence is unforgettable. I've seen learners describe this moment as life-changing. It's the point where they stop saying, I'm learning English, and start saying, I speak English. That's the real power of shadowing, turning a dream into reality through daily, consistent practice. After that breakthrough moment, the next challenge is keeping the momentum alive. Many learners feel excited at first, but then life gets busy, motivation dips, and the habit fades away. This is where strategy comes in. The first tip is start small, but stay consistent. Even just 10 minutes of shadowing every day beats one long session once a week. Your brain learns better in short, frequent bursts. Second, choose material you actually enjoy. If you love movies, shadow movie lines. If you prefer podcasts about travel, shadow those. The more fun it feels, the easier it is to stick with. Third, record yourself once a week. Listen back and compare it with the original. You'll be amazed at how much closer you sound after just a month. That little progress will fuel your motivation. But let's be real. There are common mistakes to avoid. Don't mumble or whisper. Shadowing works best when you speak out loud with energy. Don't obsess over perfection either. Missing a few words is fine. The goal is rhythm and fluency, not word-for-word copying. And don't give up too quickly. Remember, fluency is built like muscle, the repetition, effort, and patience. With these habits in place, shadowing shifts from a study technique to a daily ritual that transforms your speaking skills step by step. So, what do we take away from all this? Shadowing isn't just another study hack. It's a complete mindset shift in how you approach language learning. Instead of passively memorizing grammar rules or silently reading vocabulary lists, you're actively training your ears, your voice, and your brain to work together like a native speaker's does. The benefits go far beyond pronunciation. With shadowing, you build listening comprehension because you're constantly tuning into the details of speech. You build speaking fluency because your mouth gets used to the rhythm of real conversations. And you build confidence because every time you shadow, you prove to yourself that you can keep up. It doesn't matter whether you're learning English, Spanish, Japanese, or any language, the principle is the same. The more you shadow, the faster you break down that invisible wall between I know the words and I can actually use the words. So, if fluency is your goal, shadowing can be your bridge. It's simple, it's free, and it works if you commit to it. The only question left is, are you ready to take that first step and make shadowing part of your journey to fluency? Now it's your turn. Have you ever tried shadowing before? Or maybe today is the first time you've heard about it. I'd love to hear your experiences, your challenges, and even your breakthroughs. So drop a comment below and share your story. You never know. Your words might inspire another learner to keep going. And if you're serious about improving your fluency, don't stop here. Check out my other videos where I break down more practical techniques for mastering English step by step. Each one is designed to give you tools you can use right away in real conversations. Before you go, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any new episodes. Together, we'll make language learning not just easier, but a lot more fun and effective. This is your journey to fluency, and shadowing is just the beginning.